से ना रुके हम, मर्जी से चले हम, बादल सा गरजे हम, सावन सा बरसे हम, सूरज सा चमके हम, स्कूल चले हम, स्कूल चले हम।
The bumpy ride has gone on for about 3 kilometers. These are the hinterlands of Assam's tea district Jorhat that lies in the heart of the Brahmaputra valley. The cash crop-rich district ideally should have been sporting great infrastructure. But decades of insurgency, bitterly heavy monsoons, a labour crisis and poor and corrupt governance is a potent mix. Till recently, Bishnupur Government High School, our destination, also existed in this administrative vacuum. Its students largely from very poor families of tea garden labourers. When Robin gazed out of the classroom window, he found cattle grazing on what should have been a playground. Since there was no boundary wall, villagers cut through the campus all the time. For Robin, there was no peace at home because his parents fought a lot. There was no comfort at school either, that had no funds, very few teachers, no library and no toilets. He wanted to drop out. He was not the only student who saw no point in attending a dysfunctional school. As if in answer to his quiet cries of desperation, the Support My School campaign, or SMS, arrived here. It turned the school around. The classrooms now have concrete flooring, there are enough teachers and new and engaging methods of teaching. There is a playground, a garden, drinking water taps, toilets with constant water supply from a rainwater harvesting system, a well-stocked library and a very keenly awaited boundary wall.
এতিয়া হি যে স্কুলখন যে যোৱা নাই মোৰ মনত কিমান দুখ লাগি আছে আজি স্কুল অহা কাৰণে মোকো মনটো ভাল লাগিছে ময়ে পঠিয়াইছো তাক মানে যা হুনকালে যা বুলি কৰি ময়ে পঠিয়াইছো ইয়াক আৰু আমাৰ ডাঙৰ হৈ হি ভাল হলে মানে ধৰে যে ডাক্তৰ পাব বা মাষ্টৰে কৰি খাব বা কিবা বাবু মেনেজাৰে হ'ব এটো ভাগ্যৰ আৰু আপোনালোকে জানে আৰু ভগৱানেহে জানে আৰু মা আমি হসা কথাটোৱে কৈছো আৰু
মই মাজতে স্কুল এৰিছিলো ঘৰ কাজিয়া হয় মা দেউতাই কাজিয়া লাগে সদায় মোৰ অশান্তি হয় পঢ়িবলৈ অসুবিধা হয় এই কাৰণে মই স্কুলত পঢ়িও ভাল লাগে খেল ধেমালি কৰিও ভাল লাগে
Like Robin, the over 100 students of Bishnupur High School feel happy to come to school, which is more than half the battle won.
স্কুলত আহি ভালে লাগে ভালকে পঢ়ায় আৰু ভালকে বুজাই দিয়ে নুবুজিলেও বহুত ভালকে বুজাই দিয়ে সাপোর্ট মাই স্কুল আহা পৰা মানে আমাৰ স্কুলৰ ফ্লোৰ বাৰান্দা পকা কৰি দিলে চাৰি কিনাৰ ওয়াল হাফ ওয়াল ফেন্সিং দিলে খেলা যোগান দিলে পানী খোৱা হাত ধোৱা যোগান দিলে তাতে এইবোৰ বস্তু দিয়া পাছে বহুত ল'ৰা ছোৱালী স্কুল নাহিছিলে এতিয়া বহুত ল'ৰা ছোৱালী স্কুল আহে খেলি ভাল পায় পঢ়ি ভাল পায়
কি আসলতে আমাৰ ইয়াত ম্যাক্সিমাম ষ্টুডেন্ট বাগানৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীবিলাক মানে গাৰ্জেনবিলাক কনচিয়াছ নহয় এতিয়া ল'ৰা ছোৱালী যিমান আছে সকলো আহে আগতে ছোৱালী অলপ কম আছিলে এতিয়া সকলো আমি তাৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ মেনেজিং কমিটি বা আমাৰ টিচাৰ আমি পেৰেণ্টছক লগ কৰি বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ মানে পেৰেণ্টছৰ লগত আলোচনা তেওঁলোকক বুজাই বঢ়াই কৰাৰ কাৰণে কিছু বাঢ়িছে এইখিনি সুবিধা হৈছে
Yet another turnaround school, yet another school of hope in an India where the education inequity is extreme. The latest Education for All Global Monitoring Report of UNESCO says nearly 1 crore and 40 lakh Indian children between 6 and 11 are out of school. The SMS mantra is simple. Schools are not just about exams and studies, but holistic education in a holistic environment. However poor the students are, they have no desire or initiative to come to a school that has no functioning toilets, no drinking water, no place to play, crumbling classrooms, and not enough teachers. So, SMS transforms school environs with facilities, makes it attractive for children, and helps recruit teachers to fill up vacant positions. And every time, in every school that SMS has turned around so far, attendance goes up and the dropout rate falls. About 5 kilometers from the heart of Guwahati is the Sinamora Government High School. Six months ago, you would have walked past it, despairing for the students. It was a dilapidated structure with shabby walls and had practically no facilities except barely functional classrooms. Absenteeism was rampant and the number of dropouts were growing year on year.
Earlier, we are very much lacking behind in the sphere of infrastructures in our school, but today they are providing us with a walking toilet mainly. Because this is a girls' school, our sanitation problem is very necessary, a good sanitation system is very necessary. We have seen that for the last couple of months, because they are getting a good sanitation system nowadays, sometimes what happens during a special period of time, the dropouts are mainly increases in that period, but now they are coming to school regularly.
Meanwhile, more functional conveniences have been extended.
আগতে মানে মাহটো 4-5 দিন মান স্কুল আহিবল নিবিচাৰো আগতে হেকেইটা দিন আহোতে অসুবিধা পাওঁ আজিকালি অসুবিধা নাপাওঁ আৰু এতিয়া বাথৰুমৰ সকলো সুবিধা কৰি দিছে পানীৰ সুবিধা কৰি দিছে
SMS partner World Vision India has also provided a low-cost disposal system for the menstrual waste. Considering lack of ways to dispose used sanitary towels is an issue in these parts.
So we identified this thing, and what we thought, okay, why don't we attach one incinerator facility along with the toilet, where all these girls they can safely dispose their menstrual waste privately, and once in a week or twice in a week they all can collectively burn their menstrual waste. We have seen almost out of 100%, more than 90% girls attending their schools very regularly.
The introduction of new kinds of extracurricular activities has also caught the interest of the students.
হয় আমাৰ স্কুলত পঢ়া শুনাৰ বাহিৰেও বহুতো সুবিধা দিছে স্কুলত ছোৱালীৰ সুবিধাৰ কাৰণে সেফটিৰ কাৰণে মাৰ্শাল আৰ্টৰ সুবিধা কৰি দিছে বাইদেউ স্কুল আহি ভাল লাগে এইবিলাক শিকিবলৈ
Most of these students come from extremely humble backgrounds. They must have overcome many hurdles to reach high school. Poverty, gender inequity, the lack of safety, early marriage, forced labor, the list is long. So it's a matter of no small joy that their school has finally improved, becoming worthy of their struggles. Coming up next, a special story of turnaround from a residential school in Jorhat.